Pretty much all of the experiences that I remember as a person who stutter are negative.
If you have to, say, if you want to be a salesman or something along those lines, and if you stutter, well then you're kind of behind the eight ball.
That I don't know why I stutter or what the causes are. All I know is that I have to live with it.
My name is Laura Tulk, and I'm a recent graduate of Memorial University's Linguistics program. My goal with this study is to challenge, dismantle, and prevent the social stigma towards people who stutter and stuttering.
So I began to stutter when I was about 4 or 5 years old, and the stuttering began after the passing of my mom. My dad began to notice that I started to repeat the beginning sounds and words. I started to block a little bit when I was about 6 years of age.
I guess I was diagnosed, if that's the proper terminology, with a severe fluency disorder.
I can't remember when I didn't stutter, but perhaps around grade 2 and grade 3, it was really bad. I couldn't get my name out, couldn't get a lot of things out.
I've always considered myself to be a covert stutterer. I try to hide it because I was very much ashamed of it.
I was in an office, and there was conflicts over a project at work, and I was having trouble getting my words out, and the people were just, they were really pushy, very, very, very pushy, and they didn't understand what I was trying to say. And that's actually probably one of the things that causes me the most anxiety, is like when you're a person with a speaking challenge and you're trying 110% to get your point across, but they come back to you and they say, Brent, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand you.
And one thing I absolutely hate, and I told them that, I go to a lot of board meetings, go to a lot of meetings with people, and where they sit down and say, now we're going to introduce ourselves around the table. I mean, I can guarantee you my heartbeat goes from 60 to about 200, and my palms get sweaty, and everything happens. It says, because I'm dreading when it's my turn to say who I am, because I know I'm going to start. If somebody came in here right now, busting through the door and said, what's your name? I'll tell them what my name is. If I got to sit down and think that it's coming to me, I'm going to start.
Sometimes it can get messy, like gasping for breath or something like that. But it can be disconcerting to people who are fluent.
But knowing deep down that I did stutter, I sort of try to my best to hide it. And unfortunately, it's a double-edged sword. If a person who stutters is so intense of hiding it, you lose one's sense of identity or developing a sense of individuality. So
I don't know how many times I have been on the phone trying to get a word out and I am hung up on. It's like, hello, who's there? Anyone there? I think you're cutting out. And then they hang up. And I'm there on the other end like, oh my God, I got to call back. And many times you got to call 1-800 and all of those. And then it can be frustrating, but also it can be hard on your heart because the person is not making time for you, and again is usually not malicious. It's normally just a lack of awareness.
Roughly 1% of the population, or 70 million people worldwide, stutter. A passionate group of volunteers has come together to provide hope and to help stutterers in this province. Greg O'Grady is the chair of the newly formed Newfoundland and Labrador Stuttering Association.
Since we've developed the Newfoundland Labrador Stuttering Association, that I'm learning more and more about stuttering and its impact on one emotionally and psychologically. And I'm realizing more and more the need for advocacy and support. I think you may be aware of the stuttering iceberg analogy within the stuttering community. They say that 10% of the stuttering is the physical component. 90% of the stuttering is below the tip of the iceberg, below the surface. That's where the depression, alienation, lack of confidence, low self-esteem comes in. But for me, I feel, based on my lived experience, I would say the tip of the iceberg is 1%. I was surprised that there was very little support or little understanding in the area of stuttering.
We first heard about the walk and run, and it was in support of stutterers. And when we heard about it, Allison heard about it, and she said, "Mom, this is going on, and I think we should do it." And I said, "Perfect, let's do it."
It's been hard, but it's also been rewarding. We have created a community for people who stutter in our province that wasn't there before, and we're not alone anymore.
I was on a Zoom call with people that stuttered, that were literally just like me.
You know you're not going to get laughed at. That the people that are there to share their experiences as well.
It makes you feel like a more positive person after each meeting.
Anyone that would like to join or find out more, I would definitely tell them to.
The NLSA goal is advocacy and support for people who stutter. Our objectives is raising awareness, education, understanding, and acceptance of stuttering.
I think that the more people that are exposed to people who stutter, I think is probably excellent, actually, and I think that should happen. I mean, I don't think that's what stutterers should hide away. I think that they have to come out and speak.
My name is Allison O'Brien. I am a senior child and youth care counselor. I'm also a mother and a wife and a person who stutters.
Hi, my name is Dwight Sparks, and I am a person who stutters. I work for the Center for Health Information.
My name is Greg O'Grady, and I'm a retired manager of resident services from the City of Toronto Long-Term Care Homes and Services. I worked for the city for 35 years, and I'm a person who stutters.
My name is Brent. I work as a community practitioner in sport and recreation in the city of St. John's, Newfoundland. If you call me on my office phone tomorrow, I'll definitely stutter.
So my name is Aloysius Ducey. I'm an applied science technologist, i.e. I'm on the architectural technology field.
I'm John Garson, and I'm a speech language pathologist and a person who stutters.
My name is James Hiller, and I was a university lecturer. And I spoke quite a lot.
you're chatting with me when I have a few stutters. Like I'm like, that's it. I'm a person who stutters. That's it. That is what it is.